Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Monster Tale. I am MegaFreak400, and I am currently doing this in post-commentary because there will be a lot to cover. First off, I got all of Ellie's abilities from all the upgrades from Jinx that just required a bunch of grinding off screen, so I'm sure you really weren't interested in seeing that. And I have showing off all the map screens to show you that I have gotten everything I can get at this point besides beating the game, so I should have 100%. And here's the Ellie's screen here. I also got the last stat trait for the Elite Guard, which is another multi-enhancer, which you can see at the end there, and a few of the other ones I got from other Chomp forms. Anyway, I'm going to show off all the Chomp forms that I haven't shown yet, or at least the moves as well. So here we have Acrobat with Bounce Hop. We also have Scourge with Side Spike. And I'm not going to bother showing the ones you've already seen, or the ones that have the moves. Stalwart, Vertical Shot. Ravenous has Tongue Throw. Tongue Throw, basically, you can use it to grab onto an enemy like this, and then if you press it again, he can throw it across the enemy across the screen. Compared to Hurler, who has Tongue Throw, where when you press it again, he will throw the character up. And then we have Pixie with Backflip Evade, which does that. We have Winged Avenger with Giga Smash, which is this awesome move here. No, it's missing the character, or the enemy rather. And then we have Chomp's child light form, Zippy. Zippy has the move Aegis, or A-E-G-I-S, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. And this is basically an enhanced version of the shield move, but it's just better. So again, like Elite Guard, Zippy is a more defensive form. And then we have, for teens, Paladin, which has healing, which will heal 1 heart, I believe. We have Mimic. Mimic has Dumbseeker Copycat, which makes this little guy, he just runs across. So he just basically copies an enemy. Prickett does Porcupine, which is actually a pretty useful move. Glider has Chain Chomp, where basically makes this chain, and if you run into enemies, it will damage them and also deflect moves. And this is Icarus with Mushashi Somersault, which is a pretty awesome fire move. Cyclops with Anvil for the adult forms. Juggernaut with Rolling Thunder. We have Seeker with Hunter, and this one I believe they home in on enemies too, the Water Blasts. Warlock with R-Type, okay, he's leveling up first, but basically this one, just simply it bounces all off the walls. Gilgamesh with Cannon Burst. Bruiser, who has the move Ground and Pound, which does that. Tallbane, which has Power Trip, which is basically an enhanced, tackle move. Rebel with Boomerang Copycat, which makes a copy of this, and you can use that to attack enemies with, which is actually pretty useful. And then the light form Sasquatch, which has Healing 2, which heals more for Ellie. I'm not sure if it heals 2 hearts, but it definitely heals more than the other healing move. And I will now show all the chains too, so you have a good idea of, Foundling goes to Acrobat, goes to Scourge, and then Repeller goes to Stalwart, or goes to, well, there's Pixie, which, for Ravenous. You can read. So yeah, these are all Chomp's forms. One of the things you might actually want to do that I didn't do in this playthrough is, just try and get a bunch of forms as opposed to trying to focus on one, and then once you've gotten enough moves, then focus on one of Chomp's forms. But, yeah, I did unlock all of his forms off screen, so you can now witness that. I'm actually going to cut back to live commentary in a second after I go through all of these, so I will see you guys back for the final battle against Priscilla. So, Gilgamesh, Warlock, Bruiser, Tallbane, Rebel, and Sasquatch. Okay, see you guys in a second. Okay guys, it's time to fight Priscilla. And, yeah, here she is, in all her glory. So you are here. So this is the final battle of the game, and once we defeat it, we will have beaten the game. I'm not too late. So yeah, the crystal, basically, it's filled her with power. Why? I don't know. They don't really explain a lot of the details about what the crystal does. It can do stuff, I guess. because they say it can teleport you, but it can also do other things, like what she's about to do. Like crush us. But, yeah, this is, I'm just gonna say right now, this is the most anticlimactic boss I've seen in a while. Probably not the most ever, but this is a really anticlimactic boss battle. And you might think, wait a minute, that looks kind of tricky, and oh wait, you have, you know, all the best moves and one of the best forms. Of course it's not going to be too difficult, but this is just one giant target. It's just basically, oh look, come kill me. I mean, compared to Zoe and Lobster, who were kind of hard to hit, right here it's pretty much just, yeah, just go beat on Priscilla. So yeah, this battle is not at all hard. In fact, it's pretty downright laughable. In my opinion, it's the easiest boss in the game. Well, besides the Hydra at the beginning, or the dragon thing at the beginning. But yeah, this is just sad. I haven't even got. Okay, I got damage there. Okay, come on, Chomp. Yeah, there we go. Break that out. Break it, or broke me out of that. But yeah, she's almost dead at this point. This is just really, really. It kind of sucked when I first played this, and I was like, that was just kind of disappointing. Because the rest of this game is amazing, and it's not that this boss is bad necessarily, it's just really easy and anticlimactic. Which I guess, to be fair, it kind of reflects Priscilla's character as being just full of herself. So yeah, that was the final boss, guys. I'm gonna say Zoe was the final boss, because she was the hardest one of all of them. I love how she's upset, but she has an indifferent look on her face. And yeah, unlike the other one, she still kind of resents Ellie. But the other kings are not going to let that happen. Or happen. Hello, guys. Yeah, they're all going to help in... they defeat Priscilla's army. They're all going to help in changing the way the Monster Kingdom works. Yeah, you're through. I love Zoe. She's my favorite. I don't know. And yeah, that's a good idea, Ethan. And luckily there's enough power in the crystals to send Ellie back, but unfortunately she'll have to leave Chomp. Because he can't come back to the real world. And I love this statement here. It was blind belief in things like ancient legends and saviors that made things like this bad in the first place. So basically, the whole prophecy was a self-fulfilling prophecy. Had they not believed in it, then there wouldn't have been any problems in the first place. I kind of like that aspect of the story. And that's pretty much it. Just get a little bit of an epilogue here. The land was given back to the monsters by the two heroes. With some pretty music. And a cool looking painted style background. Well, technically they didn't step... They were still defeated, but they did step down more leniently and kind of, you know, helped out with the monsters. Unlike Priscilla, who did not volunteer to step down. There's nothing likable about Priscilla at all. You can even say like she's a strong boss or anything, because she wasn't. But yep, Chomp is now back with his mother, and Ellie is now back in the human world. And then they tease here that there is a legend that the Savior may return. However, that is another tale. And there's no real plans for a sequel, but if there is, they left it open that there could be another sequel. So there might be. I mean, but though right now DreamWorks is working on Epic Mickey. So yeah, that's Monster Tale. A really awesome game. I think is kind of underrated. I believe it. I mean, it's only released, I believe, in North America. So for those in Europe, they'd have to import it or find another way to play it. But I really love this game, and I'm glad I decided to do this as a project in my first DSLP as well. You know, there's some ups and downs in terms of scheduling and trying to get this project up in time, and I had a huge, like, long lull of not updating. But overall, I've had fun with this project. I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. I hope it's encouraged you to maybe try this game or give more unknown series a chance. I mean, everyone talks about, oh, we want companies to give us new IPs and all this other stuff, but then people still continue to buy the old IPs like Halo and Mario and Zelda, and I'm guilty of that too. But when a new intellectual property comes out like Monster Tail, it doesn't seem like people jump on that, and it's like, give some of these games a chance. I know sometimes it's a risk because they end up sucking and you don't want to waste money on it, but I think Monster Tail is definitely worth putting the effort and money into giving it a chance. And I mean, if you've seen this LP, I hope it convinced you that this game looks pretty awesome. But yeah, I enjoyed this project, and I will probably be doing some more DSLPs possibly in the future, but for now, this will be the first complete DSLP on this channel. Yeah, I like the music here too, and how they show off all the moves, whether like that one, whether or not you've got them or not. Whether or not you've gotten all the moves and stuff, they still show them all off, so they can show you, here's what you missed or something. This is a pretty long credit sequence. But yeah, I'm not sure I don't think there's that much else to say really. I'm just I enjoyed this project, and I hope you guys did. And I guess if anything, you maybe suggest what DS games you might want to see, but in the future. But that's that's more or less. Don't take that as, oh well, you say it, I'm gonna do it. It's more just I wouldn't mind seeing what people would like me to do, I guess. Since I do plan on doing more in the future, and I love Zoe. Zoe's my favorite character in this game. And now we're in we're kind of going in order, so we're in Ethan's kingdom now. I love the name Chain Chomp for that move, because I almost guarantee they probably named it that. I mean, well, that's what it is technically. It's Chomp with a chain, but I'd be surprised if they didn't think of the Chain Chomp the enemy when making that name. Because a lot of the game makers nowadays, and I think some of the people who made this game also played games when they were young too. So now it's kind of gone full circle. It's not like these people are it's kind of like with the movie industry. It's not like you're innovating now. You're also kind of innovating while also drawing on past games, and then paying your respect with references to those games. Because basically what I'm saying is they're fans of games too, so they probably put in references because they are fans of a game. I don't know, or I could just be blowing hot air personally. And I think that's it. And for getting 100%, you get this screen. So, thank you guys for watching Let's Play Monster Tail. I am Mega400, and see you guys next time for another LP.